today for the Bitcoin price. And yes, guys, if you wanna buy any Bitcoin, any crypto, any altcoin, do any step, any action step in the crypto space right now, this video is made for you. I wanna urge you to watch this video before you do anything in crypto. What is happening right now is in a very, very important tipping point for crypto, where in the future we are going to look back and we will say, hey, that was a crucial moment, just as the moment when we broke 30,000. I talked with you about it, we traded it, we made this multi-million-dollar trade, which I will show you here in a bit. Of course, update you about my plans as well. Now we have one of these very important moments coming again. I want to talk about that. Like this video, of course, before we are getting into it. Like it, leave a comment down below, share the video with your friends, give me some feedback if you want more of these videos coming up in the future. But now, let's talk about what's inevitable. Let's talk about what's extremely important to take note of when it's coming to Bitcoin. And yes, I am still here in my trade. You can see the Bitcoin trade, $7.6 million in a profit. I took 1.8 million, but like $800,000 in funding fees. The Ethereum trade, $1 million in a profit. So these trades stay open. These trades remain open for the time being. I need to tell you something very important, what's happening right now in crypto. And just quickly, before I zoom in, look at the monthly candles. This is the monthly candles for Bitcoin. And what we are seeing here right now is 7 consecutive green candles in a row. 7 months of green price action. And I mean, you have people coming to me and saying, like just a few days ago, oh, wow, Bitcoin is just at 62,000. That is like, we are in a bear market again. No. Guys, 30-40% dumps within a bull market are completely normal. If Bitcoin dumps down to 50,000, I would even consider that healthy. I think we didn't dump enough yet, right? So don't be concerned about these small dumps, but this is not what I want to talk about. What I want to tell you is 2 things. Number one, what we are seeing right now has never ever happened to Bitcoin. Let me make that clear. We never ever had, and maybe you can find like a moment in 2010 where we didn't really have price action recorded. We had like, I don't know, $5,000 volume a day or something. We never ever had 7 consecutive green months in a row. If Bitcoin just closes like it is right now in 4 or 5 days, the month, we will write history. We have never had that. And that some people might come and say, hey, but we also never had a Bitcoin ETF, right? That's true. But every cycle, there is some kind of narrative which is pushing the Bitcoin price. Eventually, these dumps, which they have to happen. And the less they happen, the less volatile they are, the less frequently they happen, the less healthy a bull market actually is, and the earlier it can be over. The last bull market was over way earlier than it actually should. So I can show you, but you can also go back yourself and just check. Even here in the last phase of the bull market 2021, we had 6 consecutive green candles. We just never had 7, right? So this is pretty crazy stuff. 6 we had like 2-3 times, but we just never had 7, and that is a pretty dang important thing to note. Now let me go over to the 4 or to the 6 hourly candles, and let's actually talk about what's happening here. And just quickly before I go into it, don't get me wrong, I'm not bearish on Bitcoin. I just posted earlier, I'm very bullish on Bitcoin. I'm probably not even bullish enough on Bitcoin. What I want to just tell you is that Bitcoin is overbought right now from a technical perspective. It can always get much more overbought, but for sure, we are already in the overbought territory. You should have, if you were subscribed to the channel, bought in much earlier together with the MMCrypto family. If you didn't, maybe instead of putting everything in right now, some kind of dollar cost average approach where, I don't know, if you have X amount, you put it into 10 increments and you buy every Wednesday, every week, 10% of your disposable capital, right? That might be a little bit of a less risky choice if we are going to get some correction leading into the halving I don't know, maybe we go to 84 and then get a correction, but we will get it eventually. That was not a real correction, like 10%, whatever, man. That is nothing for Bitcoin. And this is the halving happening in April. And somewhere before that, I do expect a significant correction coming. But now, you can see what is happening here for Bitcoin is an inverse head and shoulders pattern. And we broke it. That is the good news. Bitcoin even kind of confirmed it. And yes, the question is, what is the price target? And this is where it gets interesting, dear ladies and gentlemen. The price target of this inverse head and shoulders pattern, if I pull it over here, is exactly the previous top. Let me pull it right there. It's exactly the previous top. So even if we reach this price target, let me quickly adjust this. Even if we reach the price target, we just create a double top. So what we need is Bitcoin not only to reach the price target of the inverse head and shoulders pattern, 73,500. We need to actually jump above it. We need to actually get significant volume support, because nothing is more bearish than a double top in the all-time high area for Bitcoin. This is not what we want. We want Bitcoin to either get a correction right now or break and blast through 73,500, knock out our beautiful price target at 83,000. That would be what I would, one of these two things is what I want to see. I do not want to see Bitcoin to just tip around, up to that price target, create a double top, and then go towards the downside. That would be quite brutal. Let me know what you think about that, of course, dear ladies and gentlemen. My trade is going to stay open. My next profit-taking area, I already took 1.8 million US dollars in profits, will be at 83,000 US dollars. This is where I will take my next profits. And of course, I will continue updating you here. If you are subscribed to the MMCrypto channel, press subscribe, press the bell, and press on all to make sure you are always staying updated. If you want to trade yourself, well, 30,000 US dollars in free bonuses waiting in the pinned comment. If you scroll down to the pinned comment, you click register deposit, and after your initial deposit, after making an account on Bitget, for example, I leave the link down below, you can get up to 30,000 US dollars in free bonuses. This, however, is only for experienced trader. If you're not an experienced trader, stay away, no problem at all. Buy and hold, dollar cost average, whatever. I think in the long run, that is always a great strategy. If you are experienced, take advantage of the volatile market movements with a small calculated risk, with a small calculated portion of the portfolio, like I'm doing it, of course. And you can, of course, outperform the market and accumulate more Bitcoin as the time is passing on. Thank you so much for watching. We are going to see each other very soon at the next one of MMCrypto. As always, guys, as always, bye.